setting up an auger. Came over to the neighbor's house and got borrowing his auger. It's a little nicer than ours, so tried a couple days ago. And this is probably a week later from when I harvested last. We got some rain and even some snow, so we're hoping it's dried out enough, and we'll get this auger set up and we're gonna bin the rest of it, or as much as we can. We'll go from there. It's pretty chilly this morning, probably 20 degrees, so we'll get a couple cold starts rolling and hopefully everything will work good today. I'm harvesting wind damaged corn now, so it's a little bit of a struggle, but we'll get it all done and I'll film some more and hopefully everybody will enjoy it. Alright, we're just about to start harvesting. We're unloading wagons now. Just had a little bit in that front wagon. We put in our grain bin over there. I got 2 more wagons to unload, but I got to move the combine before I can bring the other set here. That's a little bigger set, so we'll see. Hopefully it fires up for us. I don't know if it will. Throttle up a little bit. Well, I don't know if it will start. Might have to get some ether out there. Well, the combine wouldn't start for me yet this morning, so I'll have to get the jumper cables on that. But we'll see if the old 3394 case starts. Got some wagons hooked up to this, so well, fired up, so I'll go get some jumper cables for the combine, let this warm up in the meantime, so we can go and unload these wagons here into our grain bin. So since we're doing cold starts and I need to jump start the combine, we'll cold start the F350, the 6.7 diesel. I've got the jumper cables from my pickup to the combine over there. I'm gonna line these wagons up to the auger so we can get them unloaded and be that much closer to being able to roll again. Hopefully it's not too wet out. We've had kind of rain and snow the last couple days and it's only October 30th, so a little early for the rain and for the snow for sure, but it melts off fairly quick and then everything just gets wet. So hopefully I can get the combine started here in the next I don't know, 10 minutes or so, and get these wagons unloaded and be ready to roll for harvest again. Really want to finish up today. Well, I don't know if anybody can hear me, but just getting these wagons unloaded. We don't have a very big grain bin, but doing something, I guess. Saves us some money on elevator storage. We don't have the fastest equipment in the world, but we can work at our own pace, so that's good, we can do that. Alright, so it's take 2 on trying to start the combine. I got my pickup back there with jumper cables hooked up while we unloaded those 2 wagons there, so hopefully that's enough to get her going. 33 out there rolling to drop those wagons off, and he'll come back. We've got one more wagon we need to bring out, so we've got 4 sets. I guess the other one's a single, but it's about the same size as those 2 wagons combined. So we'll let this old girl warm up, and then hopefully we'll be ready to start harvesting. Don't have a lot left, but since it's my first year, it's going to take me a bit, and everything that I'm running in now has been damaged by wind since we had a windstorm over the 4th of July. So that's going to take me even longer to get figured out. But hopefully we'll get it all out today, and then we can park all these things in the shed. My grandpa just hit the highway. Get him rolling a little bit of coal there. And we'll get all this hopefully situated, and we'll be ready to roll. I'll see if I can film any today with this, being it's all down. It's a little more tricky for me, but we'll get it figured out. So we have 2 full wagons and a partial in here as of now. We're just about halfway through the door. I think this bin only holds about 3,000 bushel if we peak it up pretty good, but we'll still take that. Got the combine running, that's warming up. We'll get these doors in, or the rest of the doors there, and we'll be ready to roll. Well, we've got another setback this morning, or this afternoon now. It rained and snowed over the last few days, so water got into my augers and everything and froze everything up. So I gotta put this in the shop and throw a Nipco on it, and hopefully it'll thaw everything out so I can keep going, because I'm stuck at a standstill now. But hopefully in not too long, get a heater on it and try and break it free, and it'll work out for us. So we'll go from there. Well, we just got it unthawed, everything unthawed. I just threw my big Nipco in front of it for half an hour or so, loosened everything up good, and now that all that's unthawed, throw the header on and hopefully start getting some corn out. But we'll hook the header back up and start harvesting again. Well, finally harvesting on both. Well, now it's a half day on day 3 again, but we're getting grain in the tank, so the easy stuff is basically done. Now all this wind blowing stuff is a little trickier, but as long as I get it out of the field and in the tank, I guess one way or another, can't complain about that. But we'll keep going here, and might pick up every so often and keep showing, but there's only so much you can show of the exact same thing over and over. I know I like watching stuff like this, but I don't know if everybody else does, so I'll keep on picking away here and see what happens. Well, I just got into a spot of blown down. Can't really tell where any of the rows are, so I'm struggling a little bit, but then again, this is my first year ever doing anything like this, so I guess I'm doing my best, and that's all I can do. Just a little bit slower than I was hoping it would go. We'll get it out one way or another. Got some spots I need to go back and pick up that I may have missed. because I know my grandpa, he'll want all that stuff picked. If there's anything to pick in the field, he wants it in the tank. So we'll keep going here, and got a little bit to go yet. Probably take me a lot longer than I think, but we'll get it all out. With all this wind damage going through that, I guess I can kind of see the roots a little better, so it might be a touch easier, but still a little bit of a struggle. We're getting it. I'm gonna go until I have 4 more wagons to fill up, so my goal is to fill them up tonight. So we'll have to wrap up tomorrow, but that'll be fine. Doesn't look like we're going to get rain for the next few days, so as long as that holds off, we don't really need any more rain or snow right now. Hopefully it won't set me back too bad, and I'll just keep rolling until I can. Kind of getting this figured out. Somewhat figuring out where my roads are. Still a little bit of a struggle. Got all the wagons full. Wasn't quite able to get all the harvest done, but guess I'm fine with that as long as we still have more grain to come out, more money for us. So just pulling into the yard, well, cutting across the field to get to the shop up there. Then I'll shut her down for the night. We'll unload all these wagons into the bin tomorrow and probably have to start hauling into town again. So, yeah, well, I don't know if I'll film any tomorrow. It's just going to be a repeat of, well, the last few videos, so we'll see what happens. But I want to thank everybody for watching this, and have a nice night. Oh, I've been spinning corn all morning. Got 5 wagons full. I don't quite know if I'll get that last wagon in or not, but it'll be close. Well, corn harvest 2023 finally over. Wasn't the biggest field in the world, but it took me a while because it's my first time. It's definitely extremely nice to be finally done. So, just bringing it back to the yard. We'll clean everything out, put everything away for the winter. So, hope everybody enjoyed watching, and see you on the next one.